But we've got a lot to talk about this weekend.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've got storms in the forecast, of course. So we have WFA weather alert days. In fact, we've got 3 of them on the board. The first one beginning tonight at 10 o'clock and goes until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. The second one begins tomorrow afternoon at 3 and goes until 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. The third one is going to be on Wednesday evening and overnight. The biggest impacts will be golf ball size hail and wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. We're going to fine tune it as we get closer, but we're going to be watching Wednesday also very closely right now because that day looks to be very unstable. It looks like there's going to be a lot of energy in the atmosphere to work with, and tornadoes will be a possibility. But again, we'll fine tune it as we get closer. So what you need to do is stay updated with the latest forecast and just have a way to receive any warnings that could occur. Satellite and radar are pretty quiet right now. We've had some showers in our far southeast counties. Those continue to move north and east away from us. In the meantime, we just have kind of a low cloud or a low deck of clouds. Now, later this evening, this is going to be 10 o'clock. That's when we're going to start to expect to see that line of showers and thunderstorms form out in some of our far western counties, and those could be severe when that happens. This is going to be midnight tonight, and that line of storms will then finally cross I-35 east and west, so both Fort Worth and Dallas, and then eventually it should weaken as it moves into our eastern counties. I think by about 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, there could be still some isolated showers, but I think that severe threat will be a little bit lower by then. Now, during the afternoon tomorrow, this is going to be noon, and things look pretty quiet, generally speaking, but about 3, 4 o'clock, that's when we're going to start to watch the potential for isolated storms to form just along the Red River. Some of these could become severe. Eventually, that line makes itself into the Dallas Metroplex and then moves off to the south and east. And all of these later tomorrow afternoon and evening will have the potential of producing large hail and damaging wind. But for late this evening and overnight tonight, we're going to be in the marginal risk category. So we're going to be on a 1 on a scale from 1 to 5 with up to golf ball size hail and wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. But late tomorrow afternoon and evening, half of the Metroplex will be in that slight risk category. So on a scale of 1 to 5, we're going to be in that 2. And we could still see some isolated tornadoes. That will be a possibility in our far eastern counties. So we're going to watch that very closely. But on Wednesday evening and overnight, we are already under that slight risk for seeing some more severe storms. So for today, temperature-wise, we're going to be in the upper 70s in our eastern counties, about 77 in Sulphur Springs, 82 in downtown Dallas, but possibly as hot as around 91 today in Graham. Overnight tonight, temperatures only drop down into the low to mid 60s, so staying pretty warm. Today for DFW, we're going to see a high of about 83 degrees, partly cloudy, warm and breezy. If you have any afternoon plans, you're going to be just fine. But overnight tonight, we're going to be mostly cloudy with that chance of rain and storms, a 30% coverage of that. A 30% coverage again by late tomorrow afternoon and evening. Monday and Tuesday both look pretty quiet. It looks kind of cool on Monday with a high of 70 degrees, but that WFA weather alert day, that third one, that's going to be on Wednesday. And notice the 14-day looking very unsettled with several chances of rain and storms.